President Trump is expected to make a public appearance and take questions from reporters after Israel sharply escalated its war against Hamas, striking a Hamas target inside Qatar. Moments ago, Trump posted on Truth Social stating, "This was a decision made by Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, not by me." Launching a unilateral strike inside Qatar, a sovereign nation, a close U.S. ally, and a partner taking significant risks to broker peace, does not serve the goals of either Israel or the United States. Closed-circuit television footage from Doha, the capital of Qatar, captured the moment of the strike. The attack targeted a residential complex where members of Hamas's political bureau live. Hamas claims 5 of its members were killed, but insists the negotiating delegation and senior leaders survived. Qatar says one of its security officers was also killed. The nation has played a central role in ceasefire talks, maintaining direct channels with the United States, Israel, and Hamas. At the White House, officials expressed frustration over the way events unfolded. Trump added in his post that he had directed Special Envoy Steve Witkoff to notify the Qataris of the impending strike, but the warning came too late. Administration advisors remain upset that there was no chance to alert an ally so deeply involved in the peace process. In response, Qatar's prime minister condemned the Israeli action as state terrorism, saying its radar systems never detected the incoming weapons and that the United States only contacted Doha 10 minutes after the attack. Meanwhile, in Israel, explosions rocked Doha as the military attempted to assassinate senior Hamas leaders, including Khalil al-Hayya, who was directly involved in negotiations. Israeli officials defended the operation, calling al-Hayya and others responsible for the October 7th massacre. Netanyahu declared, "At the beginning of the war, I promised Israel would reach those who carried out this horror. Today we kept that promise, but Hamas says the strike failed." Al-Hayya's son was killed along with several others, yet top leaders survived. Hamas accuses Israel of deliberately trying to sabotage American ceasefire efforts. This comes as U.S. officials push for a new ceasefire and hostage deal, striking negotiators, critics argue. Risks collapsing the fragile talks. Hostage families in Israel voiced deep concern, fearing their loved ones in Gaza may pay the price for this escalation. Qatar, furious over the violation of its sovereignty, called the strike a blatant breach of international law and accused Israel of undermining peace negotiations. The attack has drawn widespread condemnation from across Europe and the Middle East. Inside Israel, anger continues to grow. Families of the more than 200 hostages still held in Gaza say their patience is running out, warning that Netanyahu's strategy endangers lives and delays an end to the war. Analysts suggest Netanyahu is focused less on hostages and more on eliminating Hamas while projecting strength ahead of elections. While many Israelis want the war to end and the hostages released, Netanyahu's hardline approach secures support from the far right and keeps him in power.